Hi, Four School friends. It's day 2 of week number 5. Let's get ready to start our day by saying hello to Jesus again. Hello, Jesus. We love you. Help us be like you today when we work, in what we say, and how we play. Amen. Hello, everyone. How are you? Hello, everyone. How are you? It is time to start our day. We are here to work and play. Hello, everyone. How are you? And I hope you're having a good day so far. So today is Wednesday, May 13, and let's review all of our shapes. I'm going to go through them really quick this time, okay? I'm going to mix them up a little bit. All right, you ready? Heart, triangle, rectangle, star, square, oval, circle, diamond. Good job. And Spanish colors, green is what? Verde. Good job. And black, black is negro. Our nursery rhyme for today, you might remember this one, Little Jack Horner. And at the end, he says he's a good boy, but remember, he wasn't a good boy. So let's say the nursery rhyme together, okay? Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating some Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and he pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." But he wasn't, because he had no manners, did he? That was our nursery rhyme for today. For Bible time, Mrs. Leatherman's going to read you a story today. So you can listen to her reading a story called Jesus is Coming. And it's a great story. It's a great story for us to hear. It's a promise of that Jesus gives to us, saying that even though he's in heaven right now, he is going to come back for all of us someday. Let's do our Bible words again. Echo me. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Good job. All right, our letter this week, remember, is letter Y for Yancey Yak, right? And Y says y, y, y. Okay? And we've been practicing. We practiced making that letter Y, and we learned that all the other letters we've been making are capital, but this one is lowercase, because when you make a Y, you're going to make Ys more that look like this than the capital way. So get your paper like this out of your packet, and first we're going to trace all these Ys. Okay, so let's do that first. Little slanted line down, frog jump. Big slanted line down. Little slanted line down, frog jump. Big slanted line down. Little slanted line down, frog jump. Big slanted line down. Little slanted line down, frog jump. Big slanted line down. All right, now we're gonna do this part, and this is gonna be a little tricky, but watch what Mrs. Cole is gonna do, because I'm gonna do something that's gonna help you. So first of all, before we do anything else, go over to this part, and I just want you to make a little dot about that far from the smiley face, and then do the same thing over here. Make a little dot about that far from the smiley face. See those? Okay, now let's do trace it and then make it. So first we're gonna do little slanted line down, trace it. Little slanted line down, make it. Okay, and then big slanted line down, trace it. Now you're gonna start right on that dot and go right alongside there. Big slanted line down, make it. How'd you do? They're tricky, so let's try again. And it's okay if you're having trouble. Just remember what I say. Always do your best, right? Little slanted line down, trace it. Little slanted line down, make it. big slanted line down, trace it. Big slanted line down, make it. Now it's important that you go right next to it, okay? You don't want to go across it because then watch what would happen. Then it almost looks like a silly X, okay? So just remember that when you're trying to, if we practice letter Y's some more this week, okay? All right, for math, our last number in our number books. So you can color number 10 on your cover when we're done, but go to the last page and let's do our number 10 page together, okay? So 10 is a 2-digit number because it's made with 2 numbers. That's why we call it a 2-digit number. So let's trace, and while I'm tracing, you can listen to the poem, okay? All right, ready? Here we go. 1 and 0 together again. That's the way to make a 10. So remember, 1 is a big line down, and then 0, you're going to make a magic C, and then keep going back to the top and stop. Okay, so let's trace the rest of those 10s, all right? 1 and 0 together again. That's the way to make a 10. 1 and 0 together again. That's the way to make a 10. 1 and 0 together again. That's the way to make a 10. Now right here, our 10 frame. How many frames are we going to fill? All 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can put 10 dot stickers in there or color 10 dots. Mrs. Cole doesn't have to show you how to do that because you know you're going to fill all of them, right? Okay, now we're going to hop down here. And when you find a number 10, circle it. Make sure the 1 and the 0 are next to each other, okay? Don't circle a 1 and then circle a 0. It has to be 1 and 0 together again. That's the way to make a 10. Did I get them all? Nope, there's one more hiding right there. How many 10s did we find? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, before we do this part, we're going to practice trying to make a 10 in that space, okay? Now, the 1's going to be easy because you start at the top line and you just go right to the bottom line, okay? So let's trace it and then let's try to make one over here, okay? So do that on your paper. Now we're going to do the 0. Now we're going to make that little rainbow of the magic C. Then we're going to curve all the way down. See how that C fits right in that space? But then we're going to keep going back to the top and stop. Okay, now we're going to try to make one. So, and it's got to be right close to it. See how close the 0 is to the 1? You don't want to make it with a lot of space in between because then it's going to look like, you'll be writing a number 1 and a number 0. Okay, so make sure your 0 is right close to that 1. Okay, Mrs. Cole could leave a little bit of space. All right, let's try another one. So first we make, and you always have to remember to make the number 1 first. Okay, a 10 is a number 1 first. All right, let's try one more. Leave a little space. Make a 1. And then our 0. Okay. All right, now let's count those vehicles. Let's see how many we're going to color to show 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you get to color all of them except 1. Leave one of those, whichever one you want, not colored, okay? Leave it white, okay? So that is it for math today. Now, do you remember on day 1 when we looked at this picture and talked a little bit about it? What was Anna doing? Do you remember? That's right, she was getting ready to ride the bus for the first time. And I told you that maybe some of you next year, when you're in your new class with your new teacher and new friends, you might ride the bus to school or ride the bus home. Like maybe if you have older brothers and sisters, or maybe your mom or grandma or grandpa or dad will still take you. But if you do ride the bus for the first time, just like Anna's feeling, you may be a little nervous. You may be a little worried. You might feel uncomfortable, and you might have a tummy ache. You might even cry a little bit because it's something brand new that you just don't know what it's going to be like. Okay? Now, Anna is having strong feelings. Even though she's not yelling or maybe getting angry, she has strong feelings of being uncomfortable and her tummy hurting and strong feelings of being worried. So whenever you have strong feelings, remember, Anna needs to calm her body down, right? Okay, so she can take some belly breaths. She can talk to herself, okay? She can tell herself, it's okay. I'm going to be okay. I can do this. There's nothing I have to be worried about, right? And maybe she'll be able to sit down by a friend she knows. Or maybe she'll have a bus buddy that will help her to get on and off of the bus. And that will help her calm down, okay? Now, if Anna is still feeling worried after calming down, she could talk to her bus buddy. Maybe she's still feeling nervous and worried when she gets off the bus into her school. Then she could even talk to her teacher. Okay, so those are all things that you can remember if when you get to your new classroom, when it's time, if you ride the bus. Okay, just remember that whenever you have strong feelings, we always calm our bodies down first by belly breathing, by talking quietly to ourselves, or talking to someone else, okay? All right, our last thing that I have planned for today, I have a fun little game on the curriculum link. If you want to do it, you don't have to. It's called Gross Motor Bingo. And it doesn't mean gross like yucky. Gross motor means when you move your big muscles in your body, okay? So if you want to play Gross Motor Bingo with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sisters, or maybe your whole family, then your mom and dad can look up that link and you can have a fun activity to do to move your body and get your muscles and your bones and joints and all those wonderful parts that God gave you in your body moving. All right, we have one more day this week, so I will see you on Friday, day 3. Bye.